All right, thanks for joining Yoga Pilates today. Let's start by setting our posture, feet under hips, lift up through those legs, lift the rib cage up off the waist, roll the shoulders down, shoulder blades down the back, palms to the front of the room, lift the top of the head up to the sky, close the eyes, lift the chin, feel the back of the head balanced over the back of the spine. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms down. Inhale up, let the rib cage expand, belly expand. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Arms back by the sides. Get those shoulders open and down. Lift up the top of the head. Feel this alignment throughout the class, coming down to the mat to start our warm up. Feet flat, palms down, tuck the shoulder blades under, walk the shoulders down, coming into a pelvic tilt. Inhale, lift up the belly. Exhale, curl the tailbone under. Inhale, up. Exhale, curl. Moving with your breath at your own pace on that tailbone curl, pushing the belly button down, engaging those ab muscles. So not just a mechanical movement, but also a muscle engagement. This time, lift the tailbone up off the mat. Inhale at the top of this bridge. Exhale, back to the mat. Inhale, open up the belly. Exhale, lift up the tailbone. Inhale at the top. Exhale, roll down. Two more times. Inhale. Exhale, rise. Inhale, roll down. Last one. Inhale, lift the rib cage. Exhale, lift the tailbone. Inhale at the top. Exhale, roll it down. Staying on our back, knees up, knees bent 90 degrees. Inhale. Exhale, tap the heels to the mat. Inhale and tap. Trying to keep your legs parallel but apart so that you have to individually control the muscles for each leg, making it a little more challenging. If this is uncomfortable, either on your hip flexors or on your tailbone, you can tuck your thumbs underneath your glutes to give yourself a little leverage. Down and up, down and up. 8, 7, 6, 5, controlling the arch of that spine, keeping the belly button pressed down, not letting it lift too much off the mat. 2, 1, legs stay up, roll head and shoulders up off the mat, roll it back down. Fingertips reaching forward, roll back down. Reach and roll, reach and roll. Nice. Inhale on the way down, exhale on the way up. Four, three, two, one. Head and shoulders stay up. Tap those heels down and lift, down and lift. Fingers are still reaching forward, down and lift, down and lift. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lay back down on the mat, feet flat. Bring your knees over to one side, stretch, looking over the other shoulder, arm extended. And now switch sides. Stretch on the other side. Shoulder down, hip up. Coming back to center, roll over onto one side. We're gonna do side lying leg lifts. You can have your arm extended and use it as a pillow for your head, or you could prop your head up. Top hand can be flat on the mat or on your hip. Hips are stacked. We're gonna start with just a simple leg lift. Flex the feet, toes pointing forward, lift up, lift, lift. Nice height, keeping the hips square to the front of the room. Lift, lift. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now point the toes, rotate that top leg in the hip socket so the top of the foot is pointing toward the ceiling as much as possible. It's still stacked. Lift and down, lift and down. Nice. Keeping the hips square to the front of the room. I think I'll brace with my hand. Make sure I stay nice and square. Lift and down, lift and down, lift. So feeling the core engagement as you lift up tall, as well as the work happening in the glutes. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the leg to the front, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it to the back, up, down, up, down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up and over, up and over. Getting nice height in the middle. 4, and back, 3, and back. 2, and back. Last one. Bring it back. Switching sides. Starting with feet flexed, toes pointing toward the front of the room. Lift and lower, lift and lower. Up, down, up, down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Toes pointed. Rotate that top leg, top of the foot toward the sky. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift. 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 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that leg forward, up, down, up, down, up, down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. To the back, up, down, up, down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up and over, up and over, up and over. 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Come up here, shake it out, kick those feet. Get a little relief going. We're gonna come into our plank. We're gonna do an elbow plank, elbows under shoulders. You can come up on your knees or on your toes. And we're going to lift, lift, lift. Alternate lifting a leg, keeping the glutes level. Try not to lift them in the air as those legs lift. Feel that nice tension in the abs. Lift, lift. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push back to a child's pose. Arms extended, big toes together, knees apart. You can rock the hips side to side. Coming back into that plank, this time we're going to tap out to the sides with our legs. Tap, tap. Again, controlling the roll of the hips. Tap, tap. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push back to child's pose. Nice stretch here. Try to bring the tip of your nose down to the mat. Come through onto the back. Going to do our scissors. One leg up, other leg extended, head and shoulders up off the mat, holding onto calf, ankle, pull, and switch. Pull, and switch. Lifting up tall, extended leg hovering. Pull, and pull. Pull, and pull. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And happy baby. Grab ankle, calf, foot. Try to roll that tailbone down onto the mat, pushing the knees down toward the mat. Let go, roll all the way through. We're going to come onto our belly to work our lower back. Coming into our locust pose today. Lying on the belly, arms alongside the body, palms up, legs extended, toes pointed. Lift up those legs, holding here, just the legs, head and shoulders and hands stay on the mat. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower legs. Squeeze those thighs together. Legs stay on the mat. Lift up head and shoulders. Lift the back of the hands up off the mat, squeezing the thighs. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower back to the mat. Lift the knees, windshield wiper the legs. I'm sorry, bend the knees, lift the feet in the air, windshield wiper the legs. Get ready to bring those together. Extend the arms, extend the legs, roll the shoulders back, and lift up, squeezing thighs together, lifting up palms as high as you can, up toward the ceiling. Head and shoulders lifted, head is in a neutral position on your spine. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push back to child's pose. Stretch that back. Walk your right hand to the side. Walk the left hand over on top of the right hand. And walk the left hand out, right hand on top. Coming into our pretzel series. Sitting up, bottom leg in front, knee bent at 90 degrees, top leg to the side, knee bent at 90 degrees. Strong supporting hand and shoulder, hand on hip, lift up that knee, pulse it up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Flex the foot, push it back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pulse it up again. Pulse, 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 push it back. 5, 6, 7, 8. Point the toe, hinge the kick, hinge the knee and kick, 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 kick. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pulse the leg up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Back to those kicks. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pulse it up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side. Knees at 90, bottom leg in bottom leg in front, top leg out to the side. Starting with that lift with a bent knee. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kick it. Oh no, sorry. Push it back. Flex the foot. Push it back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pulse it up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kick it back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and kick. Hinge the knee. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Leg extended, pulse up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and kick. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pulse it up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. On your back, let's finish Pilates with our 100s. Knees can be bent, our legs up in the air. Inhale, exhale, roll head and shoulders up, reach the fingers forward. Inhale, exhale. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and 100. Happy baby again. Hold on to the feet, ankles, calves. Gently rock side to side if that feels good. All right, hook your feet, roll over onto hands and knees. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Reach the top of the head forward, tuck the toes under, and push up into down dog. Finding the right position for your feet. Roll through your shoulders to drop your head down toward the mat. Let your heels float down. Relax the hamstrings, relax the calves. Walk hands back toward feet. Holding here in a forward fold, you can grab a yoga toe hold or hug your elbows in a ragdoll. Trying to let the knees be straight, letting the head feel heavy, and drop down toward the mat. If you have a bind, let go. Slowly roll up one vertebra at a time. Head last. Roll the shoulders back, palms to the front of the room. Feeling tall and aligned, step toward the front of your mat. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, palms to the mat. Step or jump back into the plank. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Hug the elbows to the rib cage. Hover or drop the knees. Up dog or cobra. And push back to down dog. One more breath. Inhale, right leg into the air. Step it forward. Rise up to warrior one. Bring that left foot to the mat. 2 breaths here. Palms to the mat. Take that left foot up in the air to a standing split. 2 breaths here. Step back down, this time into a crescent lunge. So feet are hip distance apart. Holding here in this crescent lunge, 2 breaths. Step back forward into that standing split, 2 breaths. And step back into your warrior one, heels aligned, 2 breaths. Palms to heart center. Open to warrior two. Check that front knee, 2 breaths. Inhale, front palm up, peaceful warrior, 2 breaths. Extended side angle, tuck the elbow inside the thigh, reach the top hand over, looking under that arm, 2 breaths. Hands down on either side of that foot. Bring the back foot up so that you're on your toes in a supported crescent lunge. We're going to do a twist here. Left hand on the mat, right hand lifting up. Gaze up to the sky. 2 breaths. Hands to the mat. Step that right foot back. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. 3 breaths. You can walk your dog during these 3 breaths, or you can keep your legs static and straight. Inhale, left leg up. Step forward to warrior one. 2 breaths. Palms past your left foot, right foot lifts. 2 breaths here. Step back into a crescent lunge, feet spread. 2 breaths. Back up into that standing split. Step back to your warrior one again. 2 breaths. Open to warrior two. 2 breaths. Flip the front palm. Peaceful warrior. Extended side angle. Tuck the elbow, bring the other arm up and over. 2 breaths. Palms to the mat on either side of that foot. Bring your right toes to the mat, those back toes, and coming into a supported twisting lunge. Palms to the mat. Step the left foot back. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Step or jump feet up to hands. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Palms come down to heart center. Coming to our balance. We're gonna come to our tree pose today. Rock your feet side to side or rock your body side to side, landing on your right foot. Lift up all those right toes, set them down one at a time. Bring the left foot to a comfortable position on your leg. If your balance feels good, grow your branches, and you can try to bring your gaze up to the sky. Palms to heart center. Set that foot down. Circle the ankle. Rock side to side, all the weight on the left this time. Lift up the left toes. Bring them down one at a time. Choose the leg position for your right leg. Find your balance and then choose your arms and your gaze. Palms to heart center. Bring that foot down. Circle the ankle. Coming. We're going to do triangle to humble warrior. So one foot forward, other foot out to the side. Re-square those hips and shoulders. Arms out in a T. Inhale, exhale, reach to the side, and then let the hand fall, keeping the shoulders open and square. Gaze up to the top hand. You can let the right arm float down the right leg, or whichever leg you're touching. Inhale, lift that arm up. We're going to do a twisted triangle. So left arm will reach for the right leg. Twist here. Open up the right arm to the sky. Untwist. Humble warrior, feet parallel. Little distance in between them. You can grab elbows or bring your hands into prayer. Inhale, lift the face to the sky. Exhale, reach the top of the head forward until it can go no more. And you bow. Hands to the mat, coming back into our standing split. Reach that leg up. For this one, you can challenge your balance by holding onto your ankle. Step back. Come back to standing. Switch your feet to start triangle on the other side. Reaching over and then letting the hand come to the leg. Floating down if you can. Lift up with that top hand coming into a twisted triangle. Leg to the hand to the outside of that leg. Unfurl. Feet come closer together in distance, a little bit wider in width. Choose your hand position. If you have elbows clasped, switch which hand is on top. Inhale, face to the sky. Exhale, reach the top of the head forward until you bow. Hands to the mat, coming into your standing split. You can try to challenge your balance by holding the ankle with one hand or two hands. Step back, back up. Step to the front of the mat. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step or jump back into your plank. Inhale, lift up the spine. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. You're going to come into the camel. Bring your knees down to the mat. Sitting up. We'll start with a modified camel. Tuck your toes under. Hands to the back. Fingers pointing up toward the sky. Elbows pulling toward one another. Inhale, lift up the head. Drop it behind you. Engage the core, protect that spine. You don't want too much flexion in the spine. And come to upright, shake it out. Second set or second one, you can stick with that or you can hold on to your heels. Press the hips forward. Open up the neck and the chest. Unbind, rise it up, come to hands and knees. Let's do some cat-cow to get the tension out of the spine. Inhaling as you lift the chin and drop the spine. Exhale, rounding the back and tucking the chin. One more. And find your strong, straight spine. Widen the knees. Toes are pointing outward. Coming into our frog stretch. So extend the arms. Push the hips back. Let the forehead rest on the mat. Trying to relax into those hips. Rise back up to hands and knees. Realigning the legs. Come all the way through onto your back for Savasana. Palms up. Tuck the shoulder blades under, walk the shoulders down. Let your legs relax. Walk your heels down. Maximum distance from the top of the head down to those heels. Inhale, big expansion of the chest. Blow the air out through your mouth. Fully deflate. Gently rock your head from side to side. First one ear toward the mat, then the other. Now roll over onto one side, following your head. Tuck your knees, tuck your toes in a fetal position. Keeping eyes closed, push up to a seated position. Palms face down on the thighs. Push the tailbone down into the mat. Lift the top of the head up toward the sky. Inhale, open your face to the sky. Exhale, tuck your chin, keeping that spine super tall. Find your perfect balance of your head as you inhale and refill your lungs. Bring palms to heart center. Bring palms to the center of your forehead. Inhale, and if you'd like, you can join me in a bow. Namaste. Thank you for joining today.